If a woman wants to get intimate, she'll always say, "This psychology facts, did you know that 80% of human communication is nonverbal? That means people are constantly sending signals through tone, body language, and choice of words without always saying what they really mean. And when it comes to intimacy, women often say a lot without actually saying it directly." Welcome to Bond Chronicle, your go-to channel for real related advice on navigating the complexities of love. And we're at clue number 1, relationships. The truth is, most men completely miss these subtle cues. Not because they aren't paying attention, but because they don't realize what to look for. By the end of this video, you'll know the secret phrases women use when they want to get closer to you, even when they're not saying it outright. And if you stick around until the end, I'll share one bonus phrase that's even more revealing than all the others. I feel so safe with you when woman tells you this. She's not just making a casual state M. She's revealing something deeply important about how she feels around you. Women are biologically wired to seek out men who provide security, both physically and emotionally. It's not just about whether you can protect her in a dark alley. It's about whether she feels emotionally at ease in your presence, according to a 2019 Psychology Today article. And emotional security is one of the strongest predictors of long-term attraction. Women aren't drawn to unpredictability or instability. Instead, they gravitate toward men who make them feel safe, mentally, emotionally, and physically. So when she says, "I feel so safe with you," she's letting you know that you've passed a critical test. It means trust you. She's comfortable being vulnerable with you. And most importantly, she sees you is someone she can let her guard down around. Now picture this. You're walking together on a chilly evening. It's quiet. The street lights are dim and she instinctively moves closer to you, brushing against your arm. She smiles softly and says, "I feel so safe with you." She's not just talking about that moment, clue draw 2. She's pressing something much deeper, her emotional comfort with you. And when a woman feels emotionally secure, intimacy follows naturally, the mistake most men make. They shrug it off. They say, "Oh yeah, of course," or "You don't need to worry about anything," but that's not how you should respond. Instead, reinforce the feeling. Look her in the eye and say, "You deserve to feel safe." Always that simple phrase not only acknowledges what she's saying, but also reassures her that she made the right choice. In trusting you, it deepens the connection and makes her feel even closer to you. "You smell so good," at first glance. This might seem like a basic compliment, but in reality, this phrase is doing a lot more than just praising your choice of cologne. According to research from Oxford University, scent plays a massive role in human chemistry. And Mac's selection smell is the sense most directly linked to memory and emotion, which means if a woman is drawn to your scent, she's associating you with something pleasurable. And attraction is all about associations. So what is she really saying when she tells you smell so good? She's not just commenting on your cologne, she's telling you that she's drawn to your presence, your AA. It's a subconscious way of pulling you in, making a connection between you and something she enjoys. Here's how this plays out in real life. You're standing next to her, maybe in a conversation, maybe even in a casual setting. She suddenly leans in, just a little closer, takes a breath and says, "Wow, you smell so good." What happens next? She lingers. Clue number 3, finds reasons to stay close. She positions herself to catch more of that scent. She might even compliment you on it more than once. And here's the kicker, she'll remember that scent, even when you're not around. This is why having a signature scent is so important. Think about it. People remember scents more than faces. A specific fragrance can trigger a flood of emotions. Nostalgia and attraction. If a woman starts associating your scent with comfort, desire, or even intimacy, you've already created an emotional connection without saying a word. How do you respond to this compliment? Well, instead of just saying thanks, turn it into a moment, smirk a little and say, "I'm glad you like it, it's one of my favourites." Not only does this make the moment playful, but it also encourages her to associate you with that scent. Every time she smells it again, we should hang out somewhere more private. If a woman ever says this to you, pay attention. She's making a clear invitation, but here's where most men get it wrong. They overthink it. They assume she's either being polite or just making a casual suggestion. But the reality is, when a woman wants one-on-one time with you, she will drop hints like this to see if you pick up on them. The key here is context. If you're in a crowded room, a loud event, or a group setting, and she leans in and says, "We should hang out somewhere more private," she's making her intentions known. Women don't suggest privacy with just anyone. If she feels comfortable enough to ask this, it's because she enjoys your presence and wants to be in a space where she can focus on you and only you. Let's break clue number 4. This down. Imagine you're at a casual gathering with friends, music playing in the background, people chatting all around. She's sitting close to you, maybe laughing at your jokes, maintaining eye contact. Then she casually says, "Hey, let's go somewhere quieter." That's not just a preference, it's an invitation. Now, your response matters here. You don't want to come across as overly eager, nor do you want to downplay at the best way to handle this. Be smooth but respectful. Say something like that. "Sounds like a great idea. Let's find a spot where we can really talk." This does 2 things. 1, it acknowledges her requests in a way that keeps the energy natural and relaxed. 2, it reassures her that you're interested in her company without putting unnecessary pressure on the situation. The golden rule here: let her lead the way. If she's bringing up privacy, she already knows what she wants. Your role is simply to go with the flow and make her feel even more comfortable in your presence. And here's a little secret: when a woman takes the initiative to create a private space with you, it's because she already feels safe, intrigued, and comfortable. That's the perfect recipe for deeper attraction. The next time a woman tells you she wants to go somewhere more private, don't hesitate. She's already decided she just wants to see if you'll make the next move. I can't stop thinking about that night when a woman tells you this. She's not just reminiscing, she's inviting you to step into a shared memory. With her, women experience attraction in layers unlike men who can be drawn in by a moment. Women form emotional connections over time. So when she brings up a night you spent together, she's not just making small talk. She's reliving those emotions. And real-time psychologists call this emotional nostalgia. And it's a powerful thing. Studies show that women often attach deep feelings to experiences that were meaningful to them. That means if she's still thinking about a night you spent together, she's mentally replaying the best part, feeling those emotions all over again. And what she's really saying is, "I want to experience that with you again." Now, this doesn't always mean a big dramatic night. Maybe it was just a long conversation where you really connected. Maybe it was a fun, spontaneous adventure, whatever it was. The key detail is that she remembers it, and she wants to know if you do. To imagine this: you're going about your day and out of nowhere, you get a text that says, "I still can't stop thinking about that night." She's waiting for your response. And here's where most guys get it wrong. They either respond with a dry heart, "Yeah, it was fun," or they go overboard with "Me too. That was amazing. I can't wait for the next time." Both of these are missed opportunities. Instead, keep it playful. Say something like, "Oh yeah, which part was your favourite?" This does 2 things. 1, it makes her engage more. It forces her to dig deeper into what made the night special. 2, it keeps the conversation open-ended, allowing her to express her feelings more freely if she responds with something flirty. Take the hint: she's giving you a clear signal that she wants to keep the connection alive. I wish this night would never end. This is one of the strongest signs of attraction a woman can give you. She's not saying this just because she's having a good time. She's saying it because she doesn't want to leave your presence. That's a powerful thing in psychology. and this is called temporal distortion. When time feels like it's moving too fast because you're fully engaged in the moment. Think about the last time you were enjoying something so much that you lost track of time. That's exactly what's happening here when a woman tells you, "I wish this night would never end." She's expressing a deep emotional pull towards you. And imagine you're out together, maybe at a restaurant in the car after a long drive, or just sitting on a couch talking. The clock says it's late, but neither of you want the moment to end. She looks at you and says softly, "I don't want this night to end." She's hoping you feel the same way. Now, how you respond here matters. The wrong move would be to brush it off with, "Yeah, it's getting late," or to overcommit with, "Let's keep this going." All night. Instead, you want to escalate the moment. Subtly, try saying something like, "What would make it even better?" This puts the ball in her court, allowing her to express what she wants without pressure. If she responds with something playful, it's a sign she wants to keep the night going. Maybe she says, "I don't know." Maybe if we had dessert, boom, there's your opportunity to extend the night. Or maybe she says, "Just talking with you a little." Longer, that's your seed to slow things down. Create an even more intimate moment and let her take the lead on where things go next. One thing is certain when a woman says this. She's telling you she's comfortable, she's invested, and she doesn't want the connection to break. Don't miss the moment women rarely spell things out directly when it comes to attraction. Instead, they drop hints, subtle signals that reveal how they really feel. That's why understanding these phrases is so important. If a woman is going out of her way to bring up past experience, expenses, initiate conversations, or keep the connection alive, she's interested. It's that simple. The problem: most men overthink things. Second-guessing signals that are actually crystal clear. So here's the takeaway. If she's consistently engaging with you, reminiscing about shared moments, or suggesting one-on-one time, she's already made up her mind. She just wants to see if you'll pick up on it. Now, if you've made it this far, drop a quick comment below. "I never knew this before that way." We'll know you're paying attention. And part of the Bond Chronicle community bonus point, "I love the way you make me feel." This is the ultimate phrase. A woman may never say, "I want you." She may never come right out and express her desires openly. But when she says, "I love the way you make me feel," she's revealing both emotional and physical attraction in the most genuine way possible. Because here's the thing, attraction isn't just about looks. It's not about, hey, money or the car you drive. It's about how she feels when she's around you. Women fall for men who make them feel safe, desired, understood, and emotionally connected. When she says, "I love the way you make me feel," she's not talking about surface-level compliments or FLGs. She's talking about how your presence affects her on a deeper level. And here's where most men mess this up. They brush it off with a simple, "Glad to hear that wrong move." Instead, mirror her energy, match her emotional vulnerability with your own look. Her in the eye and say, "That means a lot to me because I love being around you." 2, this response does 2 things. 1, it keeps the emotional connection alive and growing. 2, it deepens the level of intimacy because now she knows you're fully present in the moment. Women don't just want a man they want a man who understands their emotions and responds to them the right way. If you can do that, you'll always stand out from the rest. Attraction is all about reading between the lines. Women rarely say exactly what they mean, so it's up to you to pay ATT attention to the clues. If she brings up past experiences she's thinking about, rail them if she finds excuses to be close to you. She's comfortable and attraction follows. Comfort, keep a signature scent. It's an ENT way of staying on her mind. Above all, focus on building trust and confidence, because without those, nothing else matters. If this video gave you insight, hit the like button. It helps more people discover this content. And if you want daily insights into relationships, attraction, and how to understand women better, make sure to subscribe to Bond Chronicle. And before you go share this video with a friend who needs to hear this today, we've also recommended a mustache video on your screen right now. Click it and we'll see you back here tomorrow.